Have you ever felt ostracized or disliked by someone close to you, seemingly for no reason? It's possible you're interacting with a narcissist. Narcissists are individuals with an inflated sense of self-importance and a deep need for admiration. They struggle with empathy and often view relationships as a one-way street, with themselves at the center. Here are the top 10 reasons, of threat level to a narcissist, why you might find yourself on their bad side. 1. Loyalty to enemies is a betrayal. Narcissists crave control and manipulate close relationships to serve their needs. If you remain loyal to someone they dislike, it disrupts their power dynamic and is seen as a direct challenge. This perceived betrayal can trigger intense anger and even attempts to harm you or those you care about. While a significant offense, it's the least threatening because it doesn't directly challenge their self-worth. Their anger stems more from a disruption of control than a questioning of their superiority. 2. Your confidence challenges their superiority. A confident partner can be a source of insecurity for a narcissist. They might initially project an air of confidence, but your genuine self-assurance can be perceived as a threat. They might resort to belittling your accomplishments or putting you down to maintain their perceived dominance. This becomes a more significant threat as it chips away at their inflated self-image. Their confidence often stems from a fragile ego, and seeing yours shine can trigger a need to diminish yours to prop theirs back up. 3. Exposing their flaws is like showing them a mirror. The idea of being wrong or making mistakes is unbearable for a narcissist. If you call them out on their actions, they'll likely turn defensive and try to silence you. Exposing their true selves, with evidence of flaws or imperfections, fuels their hatred. This threat level is moderate because while it challenges their self-image, it doesn't necessarily diminish their perceived superiority over others. They might deflect by gaslighting you or twisting the narrative to maintain a facade of perfection. 4. Disagreement is a declaration of war. No is a forbidden word in a narcissist's vocabulary. Disagreeing with their desires, especially in a professional setting, can be seen as a direct challenge to their authority. This often leads to hostility and a strained work environment. Disagreements become a moderate high threat because they directly confront the narcissist's sense of entitlement and control. They view themselves as the authority figure, and any dissent is seen as rebellion. 5. Being lectured because of you is unforgivable. Correction or criticism, even when constructive, goes against a narcissist's core belief of infallibility. If a friend or colleague is reprimanded due to your achievements, they might take it out on you, interrupting your progress or tarnishing your reputation. This is a high threat because it not only challenges their infallibility but steals the spotlight, something narcissists crave. Their self-worth is inflated by being seen as superior, and any situation where someone else gets the praise they believe they deserve is a major offense. 6. Your jealousy is their fuel. While it might seem counterintuitive, a jealous narcissist might try to make you jealous in return. Studies show they use jealousy as a tool to manipulate partners and gain control. Your genuine success or praise can spark insecurity and ultimately, hatred. This is a high threat because seeing you happy and accomplished undermines their own self-worth. They can't handle someone else having what they believe they deserve, and might try to drag you down to their level through manipulation. 7. Your happiness makes them miserable. True happiness comes from within, something a narcissist struggles to understand. Seeing you content without them shatters their illusion of being the center of your universe. This triggers feelings of antagonism and a desire to diminish your joy. This becomes a very high threat because a narcissist's happiness relies heavily on controlling and manipulating those around them. Your independent happiness disrupts their entire system and threatens their sense of power. 8. Being disrespected by association hurts their ego. Imagine a situation where someone disrespects you because of your association with a narcissist. This can be deeply unsettling for them, as their self-worth is heavily reliant on admiration and perceived superiority. They might lash out at you for causing this situation. This is a very high threat because it not only reflects poorly on them but also exposes their manipulative tactics. Their sense of self is so intertwined with how others perceive them that any negativity directed at you can be interpreted as a judgment on them. They might try to isolate you from those who disrespected you or downplay the incident entirely. 9. Ignoring them is a major offense. While ignoring someone toxic might seem like a natural reaction, it can backfire with a narcissist. Their insatiable need for attention means any lack of it, intentional or not, can trigger anger and a desperate attempt to regain your focus. This is an extreme threat because it cuts off their primary source of validation, constant attention. They might resort to emotional manipulation, public outbursts, or even threats to get a reaction out of you. 10. Your success makes them feel threatened. You just landed a promotion or your business is thriving, but your narcissistic partner isn't celebrating with you. Narcissists are incredibly observant and will pick up on any sign of your progress. This success can be perceived as a threat to their inflated sense of self-importance, leading to resentment. This is the ultimate threat because your success directly challenges their position at the top and exposes their own shortcomings. They might try to sabotage your achievements, take credit for your work, or downplay your accomplishments altogether. Understanding these motivations can empower you to protect yourself from a narcissist's manipulative tactics. Setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing your own well-being are crucial when dealing with these challenging personalities. Remember, you are not responsible for their happiness or sense of self-worth. Stay blessed. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like and comment.